The Constitution set up the government. An amendment is a change or an addition to the Constitution. During the Cold War, the main concern of the US is communism. At the Constitutional Convention, the Constitution was written. One American Indian tribe in the US is a Creek. So one of them is a Creek right here. The capital of my state, I'm in California, so that's going to be Sacramento. Under the Constitution, one power of the state is to give driver license. Give a driver license. Okay. One problem that led to the Civil War is slavery. Right, slavery. We celebrate Independence Day on July 4. One thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for is they set up the first free libraries. Who started the first free libraries. The capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Movement tried to end racial discrimination is a civil rights movement. Major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the U.S. is a terrorist attacked the U.S. The president veto pills. The Constitution, it has 27 amendments. The Chief Justice of the U.S. now is John Robert. Yes. The name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now is Mike Johnson. The president during the Great Depression and World War II is Franklin Roosevelt. The governor of my state now is Gavin Newsom. I'm in California, by the way. Two rights in the Declaration of Independence are life and liberty. Life, liberty, pursuit, happiness. My U.S. representative was Japan, but right now for me is Louis Correa. So this guy. The House of Representatives have 435 voting members. 435. The Declaration of Independence was written by Thomas Jefferson. One of my state senator now, I'm in California right now, is Alex Padilla. Is one of them. The name of the national anthem is the Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner. The Declaration of Independence was adopted on July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776. The name of the Vice President of the United States now is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South, the Civil War. Civil War. One reason colonists came to America is for freedom. Remember, correct, is freedom of religion specifically, but freedom is good enough. African people was taken to America and sold as slaves. Africans. One important thing that Abraham Lincoln did is free the slave. Free the slave. Two cabinet level positions are Secretary of Education and Secretary of Energy. It should be Secretary of Education and Energy. Okay. The judicial branch, they interpret the law, explain the law, review the law. Review law, explain law. Okay. The highest court in the United States is the Supreme Court. There are 4 justices right now on the Supreme Court. 9 of them. Okay. One right of freedom from the First Amendment is freedom of speech. Okay, in 1803, one territory the U.S. bought from France is, I think, Louisiana. Louisiana, yeah. And then the rule of law is everyone has to obey the law, follow the law, must follow the law. Yeah. One branch or part of the government is the legislative. So, legislative. They make the law. Congress. So that's gonna be check and balance to stop the government from one branch of government become too powerful. Check and balance, separation of power as well. Martin Luther King, he I think he fought for civil rights. For civil rights. Congress make federal law, so legislature make federal law, same thing. Congress, all legislatures, same thing. The president signs bills to become laws, right? The president. If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, the Speaker of the House Representative, that person is going to become the president. Speaker of the House. Freedom of religion means that you can practice any religion you want, or you choose not to practice any religion. Any religion or not practice religion. We vote for president on November. We elect a president for 4 years. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Okay, one of the writers, John Jay. So John Jay. 2 parts of the U.S. Congress are the Senate and the House of Representatives. Some states have more representatives than other states due to the difference in population. The U.S. Senator represents all people in the state. One state, the border of Mexico. Mexico is at the bottom. That's going to be California. 2 major political parties in the U.S. is the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. The name of the president of the U.S. now is Joe Biden. The flag has 50 stars because there are 50 states. The last day I can send in federal income tax form is April 15. The Emancipation Proclamation, it freed the slave. Free the slave. One of the 2 longest rivers in the U.S. is Mississippi. Mississippi. The idea of self-government is in we the people. Under the Constitution, one part of the federal government is to print money. The Declaration of Independence declare our independence from the Great Britain. Declare our independence from the Great Britain. The flag have 13 stripes because there are 13 original colonies. 13 original colonies. We show loyalty to, when we say Pledge of Allegiance, is we show loyalty to the United States. To right, everyone living in the U.S. is freedom of speech and freedom of religion. So pretty much First Amendment and the Second Amendment. One war fought in the U.S. by the U.S. in the 1900s is the Vietnam War, because I'm Vietnamese, obviously. One right only for the U.S. is to vote in the federal office when the U.S. citizens vote in the federal election. Okay, so for who can vote, you can be both man and woman can vote, right? Everyone can vote. Any citizen can vote, men and women. The Statue of Liberty is in New York. The political party of the president now is Democratic Party. That's going to be Native American. We elect a U.S. representative for 2 years. We elect a U.S. senator for 6 years. Susan B. Anthony, she fought for women's rights. On the east coast of the U.S. is going to be Atlantic Ocean. The colonists fight the British because of high tax. Because the first 10 Amendment to the Constitution is the Bill of Rights. The economic system of the U.S. is the capitalist economy. To vote for president, citizens have to be 18 and older. 2 ways that Americans can participate in the democracy is to vote in a federal election and to join a political party. One promise I make when I become a U.S. citizen is to be loyal to the U.S. Last one. Father of our country is George Washington. 2 national U.S. holidays is President's Day and Christmas. The first president was George Washington. During World War I, the president was Woodrow Wilson. The supreme law of the land is the Constitution. Before Eisenhower, it was in World War II. If the president cannot no longer serve, the vice president becomes the president. President is the commander-in-chief of the military. The president's cabinet, they advise the president. One U.S. territory is Guam. Last one. All men must register for the Selective Service at 18 years old. Page 18. One war fought by the U.S. in the 1800s is a Civil War. The United States in World War II are Germany, Italy, and Japan. 3 in the 13 original states are Virginia, Maryland, and New York. One state that bordered Canada is Washington State. So Washington. The president is in charge of the executive branch. One responsibility only for the U.S. citizen is jury duty, serve in the jury. The Constitution was written in 1787. On the west coast of the U.S. is going to be the Pacific Ocean. There are 100 U.S. senators in the U.S. There's 100 of them. Right? That's it for this set.